Oye! Trina Christine Mason here. My face is covered in castor oil. I also drenched my hair in it. It's one of my new favorite oils to be playing with. I'm very fond of Edgar Cayce and interested in furthering my studies on him as well. I have so many books. I can't wait to have time available to dedicate myself to that practice. I'd like to use the nighttime, when the mind's going a little busy before bed. I think that'd be a good way to focus and concentrate that type of energy. I've also been getting more physical than normal, and that's been quite enjoyable, although it's also quite draining. I'm looking forward to my next hot bath. I'm thinking I might do that tomorrow night, for I have a gig tomorrow, cleaning, of course. I have all my cleaning supplies in the back. Kind of nervous, kind of excited. It's my first gig on my own, I've been working with somebody else, and now this is my first time cleaning the entire space all to myself, and it's every hair. So that's pretty thrilling for me. I'm definitely behind in my sleep. I was up really late last night studying with Michael and Shelby and practicing music and discussing botany. It's been rather pleasant. I'm heading there right now to continue studies and share space and all that good stuff. I'm hoping to go to Cassadaga this weekend, and mainly Sunday. There's a class there I plan to partake in. I'm loving this shade of lipstick. I don't even know if I brought it with me, but it's not too bad, right? It's the only makeup I'm wearing besides all the crazy oils on my face. I'm using tons of essential oils. I definitely need to make some more new Young Living videos. I'm so excited to share that with you too. I'm still looking for more people to be a part of Team Trina Mason. I'm still interested in doing more energy readings and things like that, and in order to manifest that, I have envisioned that I'm going to offer I was thinking public readings, although the issue with that I am kind of a little worried about is, I can tap into energy, and sometimes you have to be careful, if that makes any sense, and it's really hard to give language to that. Basically, let's say I'm giving a reading for somebody, right? But because there's so many people in the room, or maybe a certain energy is directed my way, and perhaps it's not necessarily that person, because I'm not exclusively focused on their toroidal field. I mean, there's many synchronicities and weird things going on, and in some levels it seems like I'm not really meant to be doing psychic readings for people, and kind of just give what comes to me. And sometimes that makes people feel extremely uncomfortable. And I've been getting a lot of heat lately because people get mad that I charge for these spiritual gifts. But they don't understand how draining it is to give them attention, and especially when they don't know and they're attacking you. So it's why should I do all of this labor for free? Especially when you don't really want it, you're not invested in it. If you were paying me, you would say with your actions, I'm invested in being open or communicative. I might take a nappy on their couch, man. Ugh. giving myself, you know, doing all the things that make me feel good. Massaging all the tissues, stimulating all the nervous system. I've been thinking about stopping the use of makeup, like using up what I have left and just never again. I don't know if ego, body, mind will let me though. I have to gain control and full access and harness the mind instead of the mind harnessing me. I'm getting asked all these questions too, and it's kind of overwhelming. I kind of feel like my space is being invaded, and I'm struggling with frankly boundaries, I would say. Like telling somebody no. And they're always pulling guilt trips and they just don't know any better, and sometimes it's really hard, like, to be mama energy and like to not be triggered, you know, to like have compassion that they don't understand, they don't know any better. It's really hard. It's an exercise though, so it's teaching me so much, you know, about myself and how to handle problems and situations. And I feel beyond blessed, to say the very least. And I'm at such inner peace on some levels and working to be in total harmony. I'm under such scrutiny, you know, so it's not easy. I'm like, oh my god, we got a full house. Ooh. Oh, wow, they have beautiful botany. I'm like, am I okay? I'm okay here. I think so. Should be okay. It's kind of a tiny road here. So I got all the supplies and all these things I need to like carry in. It's getting dark, as you can see. I'm full of love and passion and slight aggression, so I'm ready to conquer. Here we go, I can see a test being in my car. Is this person get by? Yes, thank God. Thank God. I got my Penelope. I forgot some stuff, but it's okay. It's okay. I'll survive. I will survive. Alright. I'll share with you what I can as I can. I apologize. I'm in transition and I'm going through some of my own things and I'm facing my own shadow, and I need some respect and love and boundaries right now. And those of you who have reached out and sent me notes and love and compassion, understanding, like, your light shines so brightly around me and you help me so much, and I just need you all the time. I mean, that's not true. I mean, I have my own light, but I get scared and frightful, and sometimes, like, you know, when you come into my space, you know, sometimes you can touch my life and light up my world, and then sometimes, you know, people don't understand how much light they really have. Like, they have an ego thinking that they're so great and this and that, or they know how dark they are and how sad. So it's about being mindful of the energy you bring to the space, and I have to learn how to process these things, and it's not easy. It's not easy, and I'm shy, and it can be very uncomfortable to be yourself, you know, because you're the only person that can express in that way. Slowly but surely, I still need to do the Etsy thing. I'm still struggling with rates and things like that. I think that's also why I'm going to start doing a like public reading thing, And maybe I'll do a raffle, or like, who knows what I could do. But I definitely want to do some relationship readings and things like that. So that should be fascinating. Please be patient with me. I have to be patient with me. I'm struggling not to get irritated. I put in a lot of work today, and now I know there's so much more to be granted to me if I choose to proceed ahead on what has been provided for me. You know, the teachers, the people. It's just been so amazing, so amazing. I don't know, my intuition's telling me to keep reaching out to the community, you know. I've made a lot of videos the last 2 weeks, you know, if you want to listen to your intuition and pop around, you know, I put out a lot to the universe of like what's important to me, and what my goals are, and you know, I've been as transparent as I possibly could. I mean, it's totally awkward to do so at times, and yeah, sometimes if there's questions asked, I'll totally be fully transparent, which is why I encourage people to catch in on the live streams, you know, so you can kind of add your own essence. I do want to do more private stuff. It's just so hard. It's so frustrating, you know, like I want to be in service, but I also would like to be paid for my services or be given like value. And then sometimes it's just like people are constantly like questioning your integrity and like your capabilities, and it can be very painful, you know, because people don't know you, and it's such a trial and a lesson. We'll see what happens. As I said before, my intuition is taking me wild places. I've thought about going downtown and doing some readings tonight as well. Kind of just listening to the flow of things. Might even just do that tomorrow, or I'm not sure. I really kind of need to gather my own feathers, you could say. I love you, I love you, I love you. I'm working on loving me just the same. I'm like, you hear that, Trina? Work on loving you. It's not easy. It's not easy, you know, after you've been through so much, and then we have like our own narrative and things like that. I'm just processing all of this, so just be patient with me. And yeah, if you want me like right now, please pay. You know, like, how do you expect me to just drop everything I'm doing and just pay you attention and for free? You know, like, that's kind of selfish and like not love driven. Okay, I know you have like a lot of passion and aggression, and a lot of fear. I'm attempting to remove the fear and transmute all of these, what I would call neggy, like negative, N-E-G-G-Y, neggy, negative energy. There's so many different things going on, and just, it's complicated. It's so complicated. And it's frustrating. It's so frustrating. But it's also peaceful, you know, it's happening in the right process, but I'm getting a lot of visions, a lot of prophecies and things that are coming to me. Please be patient. I'll be reaching out to the community. If there's any of you that are watching this now, you know, and you actually know me and you'd like to be on camera with me, please come spend time with me. You know, we can go sit somewhere and talk and just film our voices. You know, we don't have to show our faces, or it can, or whatever you choose, whatever you're comfortable with. If you want to take control of the camera and be the cameraman, more power to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm interested in coming together with the community. I am planning on having public gatherings. I haven't come up with dates or anything like that, and especially since I'm pretty spontaneous. We'll see. We will see. Trust and it shall be provided for you, okay? So bear with me. My first event might necessarily be Sunday, but I'm not sure. I'm struggling, you know? Like, do I let everyone know where I'm at, you know? Like, sometimes, like, I want to be alone. It's, like, my own personal, private thing. And then, like, sometimes it's a community thing. Sometimes I like to just let the natural flow of things happen. I do plan on spending a lot more time in Cassadaga for as long as I'm still here in Florida. I'm very excited to be continuing these classes and these educations, and it's amazing. If you haven't heard of Cassadaga, please look it up, Cassadaga, Florida. I love you. I gotta get out of here. Peace.